Hello, Coach Cerner here, and today I'm going to introduce the topic of levels of organization. Without levels of organization in the human body, we wouldn't exist. One of my favorite sports to watch is basketball. Do you have a favorite team? If so, what is it? Mine is the Detroit Pistons.
Boo!
I know, but since we are talking about organization, I will use one of the most fundamentally organized teams in the NBA as my example, the San Antonio Spurs. My apologies if you don't like the Spurs. You can imagine your favorite team instead. Okay, let's get started. When talking about basketball and the progression of playing in school, boys and girls start at the middle school level. After that, some young men and women try out for and make their high school team. Players are then sometimes recruited to play in college. And finally, the best collegiate players are drafted to the professional level, either NBA or WNBA. The next two columns will show examples of levels of organization among other schools. Do you recognize any of the schools shown? Notice how there are more middle schools than high schools, more high schools than colleges, and more colleges than professional teams. Why do you think this is? From the examples provided in this presentation, we have about 450 middle school players. Of those, only about 180 end up playing in high school, where only about 50 get recruited to play in college, and then only about 17 get drafted to play pro ball. To reinforce this concept, students at Lamar Middle School, Burnett Middle School, and Fulmore Middle School feed into McCallum High School or Anderson High School, whose players can potentially attend the University of Texas and then hopefully play at the professional level. Now you will watch a video that discusses the levels of organization in the human body.
Levels of organization. When building a city, you start with bricks. Many bricks joined together makes a wall. Walls working together make a building, and many buildings complete the city. The human body is put together in a similar way. Humans start with cells. Many cells joined together make tissue. Tissue working together make an organ, and many organs make an organ system. Cells are the smallest living part of an organism. Some examples of cells in the human body are brain cells, lung cells, and bone cells. When cells of similar structure and function join together, they form tissue. A group of brain cells is called brain tissue. A group of lung cells is called lung tissue. And bone cells joined together is called bone tissue. When a group of tissues that perform a specific function join together, they form organs. Brain tissue comes together to make your brain. Your brain is an organ. Lung tissue comes together to make your lungs. And bone tissue comes together to make individual bones. An organ system is a collection of organs working together to perform jobs. Your brain is a part of the nervous system. Your brain, spinal cord, and nerves work together to collect and process information. Your lungs are a part of the respiratory system. Along with the diaphragm and others, they help you breathe. All of the bones in your body are a part of the skeletal system. Bones, cartilage, ligaments, and tendons give your body structure and support. So from smallest to largest, your body is made up of cells, tissue, organs, and then organ systems. These are the levels of organization.
Hello, Mr. Wieners here to finish off this discussion on levels of organization. When thinking of the levels of organization, you can also go down in complexity. Using the San Antonio Spurs again, they're just one of 30 teams in the NBA. They are owned by Peter Holt. The Spurs are managed by R.C. Buford. They're coached by Greg Popovich, G-R-E-G-G, the second G is for genius. And the Spurs have 7 assistant coaches, including Becky Hammon, the first and only female assistant coach in the NBA. The Spurs finally have 17 players under contract. So now that we've introduced this topic of levels of organization, can you think of how other things are organized, like businesses, government, military, or school? Can you think of how your body's organized? Please be prepared to discuss this in class tomorrow. This presentation has been brought to you by the AISD Curriculum Writers Cadre.